Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear friends. I am Correa, and we are delighted to be here for another Divine Loss program. Thank you for connecting to the currents of the good with the intention of multiplying the good together, because together we are always better as children of God. What a blessing! Let us now, dear friends, prepare ourselves to read the question and answer 933 of the Spirit's Book by Allan Kardec. Reflect on a couple of highlights and end with a therapeutic exercise so that we can feel the scriptures as recommended by our very own Master. Let us then begin by going directly to the source, the Spirit's Book. In question 933, Kardec asks the following question. If people are usually the artisans of their material suffering, are they also the artisans of their mental suffering? Let us hear the answer from the illuminated spirits, dear friends, visualizing them in our current of prayer, illuminating our minds so we can take their words to heart for immortality. They tell us the following: even more so, because their material sufferings are sometimes independent of their will, while wounding pride, frustration, ambition, avarice, anxieties, envy, jealousy, in short, all the passions comprise the torments of the soul. Envy and jealousy, happy are they who do not know those two voracious worms. Wherever envy and jealousy exist, there can be no calm, no repose. For those who suffer from these maladies, the objects of their longings, their hatred, and their spite appear before them like ghosts, which do not leave them in peace, and which pursue them even in their sleep. Envious and jealous individuals live in a continual feverish state. Is that a desirable situation? Can't you understand that with such passions people create intentional punishments for themselves, and that the earth becomes a true hell for them? Wow, what an empowering answer. It is an empowering answer on the parts of the spirits, because they remind us that we are on earth to learn to manage relationships, and we shall learn to manage relationships by managing our emotions first. If we put ourselves in competition with others, even if on an imaginary level, we are awakening our animalistic, more primitive instinct. If we use of our reasoning and recognize ourselves as children of God who are uniquely created for unique purposes, then competition, jealousy, and spite no longer have a purpose. If we are able to utilize reasoned faith in order to manage our emotions as a tool through which we can manage our emotions, we shall no longer be held prisoners, as the spirit mentors have said, of these emotional ghosts that persecute us from the inside. It is not by chance, beloved friends, that in a message psychographed by Humberto de Campos through Chico Xavier about Master Jesus and a conversation he had with the apostles, when the apostles interrogated Master Jesus about the gravest enemies that they could find on earth, Master Jesus' answer, according to Humberto de Campos' account through Chico Xavier, is that the greatest enemies can be found inside of ourselves. So if we can caringly and lovingly organize our emotions, then we shall no longer find enemies in our inner recesses of our souls. And if we no longer find enemies within, then we shall no longer find the need to project them outwardly. So the experimenters tonight are inviting us to take responsibility for our emotions by no longer putting ourselves in competition with others, understanding that it is better to give of ourselves, to be loving towards others, than to be loved. The minute we shift our expectations from wanting to be loved to being able to give of ourselves, then we no longer feel the need to be in competition, as the spirit mentors have mentioned, because we see the other person as a bridge through which we can both reach higher towards God. So, this is the exercise, the therapeutic exercise that is proposed for us tonight. It is for us to find the good within and the good within others as well. The good within ourselves, first of all, and the good within others. Let us practice for the next 24 hours, reminding ourselves that we are love, that we are joy of living, and that we are children of God. And let us also do the same for everyone whom we encounter. Let us open our hearts to encounter the divine within. It is when our eyes and ears are closed to the divine within ourselves and within others that we see the need for separation, division, and competition. So let us find our common denominator, dear friends, which is to recognize ourselves as children of God. What a beautiful proposal from on high, beloved friends. So let us enjoy this blessed journey of recognizing our divine heritage. And let us remember always to count our blessings, for we are together to grow and progress towards God always. And with Spiritism, we have all the chances we need to go very far in this very reincarnation. So let us all believe in our ability to progress. And with that firm belief at heart, we would like to say goodbye to everyone, wishing everyone many beautiful blessings and inviting everyone who is here live or on demand, of course, to stay tuned to Kardec Radio, because we know it. Right here, we are always nourishing our souls. Bye for now, dear friends.